Look, y'all, I learned this in art class. I was teaching, actually, it was before art class. First off, I always tell my kids, everything that glitter ain't gold. Y'all understand? So when people say rich, they are not talking about money. Like, you can have money for real, like in the fucking bank. You could be, like, balling. You understand what I'm saying? But if you ain't got the right mindset, like if you got money and you still out there trying to steal, you starting fights, you kicking it, you see what I'm saying? You kicking the fucking wall and all that shit. You ain't a rich nigga. But if you out there creating and making ideas and all this different stuff, that's why I keep telling y'all about Chris Brown and Sweetie. If they was to take any contract away from them today, they could act, they could design, they could do whatever they need to do because that's rich. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I be like kind of against Ace Metaphor because money don't make the world go around. So your mind is what makes the world go around. So this is what I was saying before. Like if it is like before I was scrolling and I saw Ace Metaphor and then I saw 50. So Ace Metaphor was like, if you can't provide for financially, spiritually, whatever, then you not a good man. Like that's not something you can do because that'll hold you back. But if that man got an idea, if that man got a book he writing, if she got an idea, if she got a book she writing, they rich. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? They got something to add to the world. And sometimes it's not always in the form of money. Like sometimes we gotta work and put the education out there before we get the money. And so that's why I'm just like, you still starting to fight. You understand what I'm talking about? So that's why I always like Ace Metaphor. He not rich to me. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Because it's an attack. This is the other part. He was bringing up the fact that this rich man, he got people that'll fight for him. You know why? Because that rich man is first off loyal. That rich man gonna make them $1 and give it back to him. You understand what I'm saying? The rich man ain't trying to keep it. The rich man don't have no underlying excuse or meaning or anything like that. Because for me, Ace Metaphor is still a poor man. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Because it's gonna always be some underlying deceit or some excuse or something that you want from it. But the rich man is doing it so he can educate and he can still gain, but he's doing it also so he can teach everybody how to fish. You understand what I'm talking about? Remember that story like where you just like where it's like if I give you a fish, that ain't gonna work. But if I teach you how to fish, it's gonna work. And so that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see too. Like he got people that's gonna have his back because what he's done is proven. They
You ever seen a rich nigga want to start the fight? A nigga doing what love don't start the fight.
Never.
He there, he's having a good time. He's partying. They got bottles and shit. Right? The niggas start the fight is the niggas not doing as well. Only just 3 niggas. Here's the picture. You got rich niggas, you got tough niggas, and niggas that easily become collaborators.